All right, welcome back. This week's Picture Week is being brought to you by the one and only Jim Flowers. I have to say, Jim and Anna Flowers did this all by themselves. No, that's Flowers Garden Center and Deer Processing. The garden center's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Forget about the garden center right now. It's not even open, but that deer processing's getting ready to get real busy. I'm telling you. Our first picture here, this is that's Chris Snow. It says no name. I'm sorry, I sent it to Andrew with no name. That's my buddy Chris Snow. And Chris said, look here, Hugh, I caught this big spot on the Snow Spin XD Blue Shad in a ½ ounce. Guess where? On the hill. On the hill, brother. I'm telling you, on the hill's got those big spots. Chris is doing it. Hey, this is from our good friend Craig Knowles. He said, Hugh, look what's hanging around that My Blend Deer Minerals. So he said, I put it on this stump, and the stump is no longer there. It's just the log that's left. He said they're whacking this thing. And so My Blend Deer Minerals, thank you for that. Also from Craig Knowles, this is a little hard to see, but there's another deer using a covert camera and deer minerals. Of course, we love our covert cameras, but here's another one on a different lick right there in Craig Knowles Farm. So good job there. And then our last one here, this is from Weston, this is about 11-year-old Weston Knott. This squirrel was taken on opening day, August 23rd in Wilson County. Hey, congratulations, Weston Knott, on that. And, as long as I know it, those are great animals to go after. I wish more people would squirrel hunt. If you want your pictures of the week to be put on the show, send them to us here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robertson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or simply email them to me at hugh@southernwoodsandwaters.com. I'll get them on here really fast. I do have one other I would like to add. And, Burl, you want to tell me about this one that's coming up here? This picture right there.
Yeah, that's my little girl, Mary Carter. We went out dove hunting this past weekend, and well, we had a ball.
Now she does. Now did she have to substitute as a bird dog? Did you send her?
Yeah, I tell you what, she's a good bird dog. And she's a good spotter too. Daddy Dove.
I tell you what, that is awesome that you take the family out like that. And, Ty, my grandson, I've sent him out there on many a bird. Well, go get him, son. And, that's what grandkids and kids are for. Use them for little bird dogs. But I tell you what, I was that way when my granddaddy took me. And so it feels good to hand it down, doesn't it, Burl?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does.
It doesn't matter if it's boy or girl.
That's right.
They can both enjoy the great outdoors. And we're going to talk to one here in the fourth segment over here that'll put a shame to all of us when it comes to spooning, brother. So we're leaving that secret weapon for you for just a few minutes. Hey, next we want to take you to Dale Hallow. And I want to explain to you who all is there. Burl Shirley, okay, he's there. Adam Wagner, you've all heard of Adam Wagner, and he's really a very, very great avid fisherman. He is good. Some people, I think he's a fish whisperer. I really do. I really do. But you get to see Lee Hitchcock on here too. And Lee, remember, has been on the show a couple of times. He's the new owner of Stanislaw Zorro Baits. He's back here now. Now, Burl and Adam just don't let up. There's no speed bumps for these guys. You'll see. Let's take you to Dale Hallow for a little night fishing action right here. Look at the red belly on.
Out there and you never feel it hit the bottom, that's a good time.
That's good stuff. All right, guys, we got Burl Shirley. Burl, thanks so much for going out there with us tonight. And we're here on Dale Hallow, right?
That's right.
And been night fishing. We got Adam Wagner in the middle here. Adam, we're very, very proud of him. He represented Tennessee really well just recently. And then we got Lee Hitchcock. Lee is with Stan Sloan Zora Baits, one of the owners, new owners. Guys, we went to Dale Hallow and y'all said we could do it, and we did it.
That's right.
And so, tell us a little bit. I mean, Dale Hallow is kind of a sleeper for nighttime fishing.
I don't know if it's a sleeper. It's pretty popular for smallmouth. I don't think people know how many largemouth are in this lake. And last few years, the grass has come on real strong. And you can go out here at night and get on these ledges and the humps where it's got, in 15, 18 foot of water, it's got grass coming up. And take a old monster, pretty simple rig with a 5/16 ounce tungsten weight, 15-pound fluorocarbon, of course this fluorescent line, 5/0 Gamakatsu hook, and it's just find that grass on those edges and just work it through that, just hop it through that grass, and you'll find a school of fish.
All right, now Adam, you like the old monster, and Burl, you throwing a little something different there, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a 3/8 ounce whiplash. Stan Sloan Zora Bait makes it. Put a big brush hog, green pumpkin, and the color on it, and do basically the same thing Adam was talking about doing with the old monster worm. I just like this wobble head with this brush hog. It just gives it a lot more action through that grass and that pointed head, and it comes through really good. And I've got it on I think 15-pound strand fluorocarbon line, good heavy all-pro rod.
And that works great. And then Lee, you got one of the Zora baits there.
Yeah, for a little bit of brush that we found, I'm throwing a 3/8 ounce black and blue casting booza bug with a zoom trailer on it, and then I've got a Okuma rod, heavy Okuma rod to work that through, give them a little something different than the two worms and the brush hog that Burl's using. But it's a good all-around bait, all-purpose bait. We have a lot of good success on it.
Well, other than Lee trying to knock out the cameraman, we didn't do bad. I mean, we hit like 6 spots.
Yeah, something like that.
Every spot was produced fish except for one, and that was it.
That's Burl's spot.
that was Burl's spot.
Yeah, but if it would have, we'd have probably had to left early for broke arm or something, because it'd have been a big one.
Got some good healthy fish.
What now, guys? This is like the middle of July. In night fishing, it's right now it's about 10:15. We're gonna call it a night. We've done pretty good, but how long will this last, do you think?
I think it'll last at least till through August.
I've been on here late August and caught them, the end of August, and done real good September.
Still using the same methods that y'all are using right now?
As long as you got grass, those largemouth are gonna be in it. They'll bite the same stuff we got here.
Dale Hallow Lake. We came out of Hendricks Creek Resort, but it's, would you say mid-lake, upper lake, lower lake, or
Mid-lake.
Mid-lake.
Mid-lake seems to be the best, doesn't it?
There's just a lot more grass, it seems like, in this area.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. There was a lot of traffic when we first came out here, and now we seem to be kind of the few. but
Just now getting right.
It's just now getting right, and you got to go eat. But I tell you what, we love it. I appreciate everybody being out here. Thank you so much, Burl and Adam and Lee, for showing us how to catch them out here at Dale Hallow. And we're back to studio. And Lee's in the back of the boat just enjoying
He's just back there hanging out eating beef jerky.
He's just catching fish.
That's right. He's eating beef jerky.
This lake is alive. It's full of fish.
Grass, you think the grass, what do you think about all this grass?
It's awesome. That's what makes this lake. Yeah, that's what makes it.
All right, we had a great time, Burl. That was fun. But I want to say something. In the tape there, we showed. What was it? You had 3 nice largemouth, and we're talking about 3+ pounders. Every one of them had a red belly and red on their fins. You think they were hugging the bottom that much? Or?
I don't know, Hugh. I really don't. I hope it's nothing disease or anything.
I don't think
I don't think
disease.
because we don't. You catch a few once in a while, but that was the most we'd ever caught like that up there. When they're coming off a bed where they've been bedding, their tails and stuff are all. But that was late enough in the year they should be healed up and be fine.
Fine.
You see sores on them after they come off a bed, but they should be back to normal. I don't know, but it wasn't really like a sore. It was like
it wasn't a sore. It was like a bruise. Maybe.
Yeah, like a red blood bruise.
Yeah,
something.
Something like that.
Know.
But it was not a sore. It wasn't an open sore or anything like that. Adam caught 1. You caught 3 in a row.
It didn't affect them fighting when you set the hook. They weren't sickly.
Yeah, they weren't sickly then, were they?
No.
And then we got Lee finally caught 1 on tape. And I do want to say that during the tape, Burl started off. Which was hilarious. Burl said, I can't catch one. Do you two? It's your turn. You got to catch it. And it worked. I don't know as soon as you said that, Adam set the hook on 1. He brings it in. Now, Lee, it took Lee about 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go take his coffee break or something, before we could get to it. But he finally come through.
He finally came through for us on the boozer bug and brought 1 in. And so it was off of him. It's back on you.
But I tell you what, though, you was talking about Lee catching them, but I tell you what, it takes a lot. You go up there the first few trips to learn to fish that grass. There's a lot of them. You'll take it away from them that you don't realize it's a fish. You think it's grass, and it takes a little while to learn that. So Lee probably done took it away from 3 or 4, and whatnot. But I guess with me and Adam in the front of the boat, he said, it was like a vacuum cleaner. We sucked them all up. But there's plenty there. That was just an excuse for him.
We started calling Adam Hoover. But you started off. I will say that Burl said, "Come on, we're going to go try one of my secret holes." When we didn't catch squat, and Adam really gave you down the road for that.
It's every time I go without Adam, I catch him. I have a big old sight, and I take Adam over. I don't care, but I sure do hear about it.
You hear about it.
But when we go by, we better check your spot over here. He knows what lives there.
He knows what lives there. But guys, if you ever get an opportunity, guys or gals, either one, you ever get an opportunity to go with Burl Shirley, Adam Wader, Lee Hitchcock, you better carry a laugh bag, because I want to tell you something. These guys were fun. It was fun to watch them, Jim. And y'all were out there fishing too. Y'all were out there on Dale Hallow. We made a big to-do of all of us going out there. Of course, we didn't do as well without them, but we're still learning. We're still in the learning process. Now, we will know where to go next year, and we'll know a little bit more than we did this year. So we're getting better and better and better.
Hey, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When we go back, Hugh, if you don't care, will you get us a few more snacks? I like to starve to death. You had a little sample packs of beef jerky. You didn't really bring us something to eat. I like to starve to death.
Man, I'll tell you what. I got those free snacks at a tournament, and I forgot, and I put them in the glove box. He found them. The first thing he found, besides the ignition to the motor, he found the glove box.
I think he had some crackers in there too. That was at least a couple years old. They were stale. If y'all go with Hugh McNaughton fishing, bring you some snacks, because you're starving to death.
Because I've already eaten mine. Hey, next I got to do the product of the week, and I'm glad I'm having to go to it. But I'll tell you what, you've got to check out the folks at Optologic. Optologic, before this deer season, you've got to try this out. This is their M1 rangefinder. Now, this is a military spec rangefinder, so it is very, very accurate. And I tell you what, this thing is awesome. It'll go out to 800 yards, so it is within 6 inches. At 800 yards. So that is pretty blooming awesome. It will even do the angle of trajectory and everything for you. So it's already built in. Give them a call or look them up, Optologic. But hey, they are on sale right now at Hook One in Hendersonville. Glad to send you out there to them. Hook One, the only place that's got them, but they got them right there at Hook One in Hendersonville. Tell Chad Hoover who sent you, okay? Hey, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to open up our phone lines here at 737-7767. We're going to talk a little bit more about what you should look for now that the fall is getting in the air and how to plan your fishing day then. And then right after that, we've got a cooking segment. And this lady, we're telling you right now, Miss Anna, is the secret weapon of this bunch right here. You talk about something spoon, now she can do it. Hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters.